The Arabian travel market is taking place in Dubai this week. The region's largest gathering for the travel and tourism industry was cancelled last year due to the coronavirus pandemic. Now the question is how to kickstart global travel. Jacob Greaves explains.
Will your next holiday mean packing a vaccine passport? As some countries start to reopen amid mass vaccination programs, it's raised the question of whether someone's inoculation status will impact their ability to travel. Saudi Arabia has just announced it will soon lift quarantine rules for some vaccinated travellers and are in discussion with international partners about using vaccine passports.
The short answer is definitely we're all for it. It's just that there are too many platforms now being developed. I mean, IATA has a travel pass, EU has a green pass, the WEF has a common pass. I think there are 12 initiatives.
But international cooperation hasn't been a hallmark of a pandemic that's often seen many governments retreat behind their borders. With the possibility for faked documents, there's also the question of how it will be regulated.
Technology is the only way. It's just that let's invest in a unified digital platform instead of trying to create separate initiatives at a region and a country level.
For those with thriving tourism and hospitality sectors, it might be a more pressing issue. Dubai Airport is considered the busiest in the Middle East, but last year passenger numbers slipped 70% amid the pandemic. At this forum, the CEO of Dubai Airport has said there's no alternative to vaccine passports in order to restart mass travel. But critics argue they will discriminate against those without access to vaccines. The pandemic has already highlighted the inequality in global vaccine distribution. The World Health Organization have expressed fears passports would create a two-tier system for travel. All the while, individual nations continue with their own plans to reopen, with Israel, a global leader in distributing shots to its citizens, about to announce a pilot scheme.
We will announce it soon, so I still don't have actual directive how well it look like. But we will start with people who are with tourists who are vaccinated. But we hope that in close future we will be able to open to all the tourists.
Other major regional tourism hubs such as Egypt are keen to create travel corridors.
We are working now on the vaccination of the tourist staff in South China and the Red Sea to announce them COVID-free destination very soon. And I think that this will encourage the establishment of safe corridors between some source markets. And of course, we are working with IATA, we're working with the UNWTO, and once there is a safe passport for the pandemic, we'll use it, of course.
Some will say vaccine passports shouldn't get off the ground because of the ethics involved. Other industry figures here suggest their takeoff is an inevitability. Jacob Greaves, CGTN in Dubai.
And thanks for watching. Have a good day.
CGTN, China Global Television Network.
Express. A panoply of impressive artwork from this year's art school graduates is well received in Beijing. A museum dedicated to China's long and exquisite history of porcelain making opens in the ancient town of Jingdezhen. Shanghai hosts the 10th China Flower Expo. We give you a sneak peek of the beautiful blooms on display. And the English National Ballet takes to the stage in a live performance in London. Hello everyone, welcome to Culture Express here on CGTN. I'm Louisa Lee, live here in Beijing. Thank you for tuning in. We began today's show with art news in Beijing. The Central Academy of Fine Arts is considered to be one of China's top art schools. Every year, graduating students hold an exhibit that's open to the public. Reporter Li Chong takes a look at some of the impressive artwork among the thousands on display.